All right, Shalom. First of all, we're going to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Bahashem,
Rakah Kodash.
Rukakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the Lord's elect. All right, I'm the brother Walker Bar.
My brother Yariala.
And we're just coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, Yahweh Ratazah is uplifting to the elect. All right, and what we're going to get into is, hey, there's a reward for the Lord's elect. You know, there's a great reward for us putting our life on the line, you know, and basically putting off this world, giving up everything to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know? And I'm going to open it up. I'm going to get that in Matthew 19 first, bro.
Gun. Okay.
St. Matthew chapter 19. Let me get it.
What, 27, I believe?
Yep, St. Matthew 19 and 27. It says, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?
Yeah, that's right. And this is really the spirit got on Peter to ask this question to the Lord, and it was documenting, you know, for the elect, you know, for the body. Because really this pertains to the elect. All right, not just Peter, not the rest of the disciples that were back then that were following our Lord Yahweh Shai, which are certain are back here today, and certain are in the spiritual world, you know, waiting upon the Lord's return, waiting to receive their reward as well. But pretty much this was, matter of fact, can you grab it? The scriptures can say it better than me, real quick. What, Romans 15 and 4? Because certain things wasn't written down, you know, in the scriptures, because it wasn't edifying for the body, you know. That's why you have like certain you read about, I believe, Moses, you know, John the Revelator, you know, certain things they were commanded to write down, and certain things they were commanded not to write down.
Ezra.
You know? Yep, Ezra. Yeah, that's right. So this was one of those important moments, you know, to write down for the body to receive, you know.
Yep. Hey, when Peter was you know, called to do the work, what did we say in Matthew the 4th chapter? He straightway dropped everything and followed Yahweh. Yep. You know?
Yeah. Hey, that's the spirit. He never got to ask this question too. Yep. He just followed the Lord. You know, it ain't like he been asking the question ever since he started following the Lord. And the Lord like, damn, Peter, you ask me this shit every day. You know, this is the first time he actually, you know, the spirit hit him to ask this question, and it was sincere, genuine. It was a good question to ask, you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, because the deeper you get into this ministry, you know, you lose ties with everything, man.
Yeah.
You want to start off keeping in contact with this person and keeping in contact with that person, but over time, man, you know, you just lose ties. The scripture do say, you two walk together, lest they be agreed. You know, you're not into things you were once into. Basically, you're transformed. You know.
That's right.
But I got that. It's Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Yeah, and this is our hope. This is what we expect, you know, if we fulfill our end of the bargain, you know, which we're going to go back to, which this whole lesson is based around. You know, we're entering into the to some real trying times. You know, we've been getting tried, yet it's about to get up to we're about to go to another level that we never reached. You know how you have those video games, all right, say like old game Super Mario, whatever. You know, you go to the next level, and the next level, and it's more difficult. It's more demons you got to battle. Ultimately, the last level is the demon Bowser, man. You know, and that's a hell of a, you know, that's the last one you got to conquer so you can get to the castle, and so-called, you know, the princess and all that BS. But pretty much putting it in a way that you and Jake can understand. You know, that's what we this is the last level we have to go through to get to that promise, man. You know, to get to the reward. You know.
And in that last level, as a matter of fact, let me get it. Is that hour of temptation?
Yep. That's right.
the last battle.
That's right. And these points were written to comfort us, man, to give us something, to give us hope, something to expect, something for us to look forward to. All right, to keep pressing through. All right, to look at what we're going through and look at what we're denying ourselves of, and weighing it comparative to what we're promised. You know, to what's ahead of us, which is uncomparable. You know,
Yep.
which the kingdom outweighs all this. You know, everything that we're going through, and everything that we're denying ourselves of on this side. You know.
That's right. It's Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I
Mm-hmm.
also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Keeping the word of the Lord's patience. You know, being long suffering, because we're going to suffer. We've been suffering. You know, for those brothers that's newly in the faith, you know, you may be getting to another level of suffering. You know, something that you haven't experienced before, because it hits bros at different times. You know, it may be easy when you first coming in, or you may get hit all at once when you first come in, and then it lightens up a little bit, or you get settled. You know, not in a comfortable sort of way, but you get grounded in the faith.
Right,
You
right.
know, so you get accustomed to catching hell. All right, and then it may get to a certain point when you get hit with a whole nother level that you haven't experienced. You know, and it catch you off guard. You know, it's just about enduring it all. You know, praying, fasting, reading. You know, listening to the videos. You know, prophesying, doing that which is commanded of us, man. You know,
Yep.
keep fighting, pretty much. You know, maintaining your integrity in your faith, and understanding that that this, hey man, this is all a trial, man. You know, it says, I believe in Peter's, thinking not strange. The
I'll get that too.
Yeah, Khan Baba Kashar. You know, this is all just conditions of of the battle, nonetheless. You know.
Yeah, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come
Hmm.
upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Yeah, and that's a part of the reward as well, man. Being kept and delivered from that hour of temptation, man. You know, the Lord is going to put a actual spirit on the elect, not to take the R for the microchip, man, because that's what the hour temptation and entails. You know, being starved out. All right, having no options, because that's what Esau is doing right now through this whole pandemic. You know, he's crippling the economy, which has already been crippled, but he's speeding it up. All right, and pretty much he's forcing it to a way that you're gonna have no option but to turn to him. You know, but to take it's starting off with the vaccination, but ultimately it's going to lead up to the mark of the beast. If you want to eat, if you want shelter, if you want to maintain being a slave for this damn devil, man.
Yep.
You know, because 2/3 of our people truly depend on Esau, man, for everything. All right, they don't depend on the Lord. In the time that we're entering into, our dependence and our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to be mandatory, man. You know, as it already is, yet it's going to be that much more crucial. You know, because we still can maneuver right now. You know, certain brothers still have jobs. Certain ultimately brothers have are being taken care of. You know, we have a support system, the body, our everything. We haven't entered into that ultimate trial yet, man. You
Yep.
know, to the point of brothers being taken out of their house. You know, brothers not having no idea of where the next meal is going to come to. You know, that's going to be a part of the Lord's reward towards His servants for their faith, man. All right, tells you in Isaiah what the 65th chapter, my servants shall eat. You know,
Yep.
Job the 5th chapter, Psalms the 91st chapter. You know, the angels protecting us. All right, and the Lord delivering us from every set peril that's going to hit this place, man. You know, all the tribulations that we're going to encounter, the Lord is going to deliver us from it, man. You know.
That's right. That's right. Verse 11 says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Yeah, that's right, man. Let no man take thy crown, man, our reward. All right, because it's set for us, man. Yet we have to make it to the finish line, man. We have to finish our end of the bargain. All right, as the parable go of the penny. We get paid at the end of the day, and that's according to the law. All right.
That's right.
Yeah, we have to finish. The day is not over yet, man. You know.
It says, you hear the echo, bro? What's
I don't.
I kind of hear it when I speak. I kind of hear it on your side. But
Let me see if I could. I'm gonna turn it down some. If that don't work, I'll just put the headphones in.
kind of. Let me see. Verse 12 says,
Let me know if you still hear it.
it says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the new name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name.
Yeah, that's right. Which is really is it's not a new name. It's going to be refreshed on the earth.
Yep, yep.
Because the name of the Lord, the true depiction of the Lord, what the Lord truly stands for, his characteristics have been xed out. With this devil being in rulership. Job 9:24, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. All right, with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai being the ultimate judge. All right, Revelation the 11th chapter.
Yep. Our Lord was
He
crucified.
xed out the Lord. Yep. You know, so the Lord is really, he's being known through his men, through his elect. That's why that name is very important as well. And calling upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because it says the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and those that run into it, pretty, for lack of better terms, receive refuge, man. They are safe. You know, and that's going to lead to our salvation ultimately, man. Calling and trusting upon the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord's will being sealed with that name.
And this name is being put back out through the earth through this song that
Yep.
we sing.
That's right. That's right.
So that word new just means refreshed, But I got this in 1 Peter 4:12. It says, Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Yeah, that's right, man. Don't think it's strange. The things that you experience in this truth, because ultimately it's a trial of our faith. It's gonna be some wild, weird things occurring, man. You got to understand, we're up against the spiritual demon Satan, man. We're against all odds, so to speak. All right, you're gonna have demons hopping in your mind. All right, putting thoughts in your head. Okay, your family can come up against you. Your woman can come up against you. People can be trying you at your job. All right. People can cut you off, whatever, just random situations. It's all a trial of our faith and our patience. All right. Ultimately, it's the spiritual demon Satan attempting to throw us off, man. Get us to get carnal, get us to get doubt-hearted, faint-hearted. It's all a trial of our faith.
It also tells you in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So you got to count the cost, man. So you got to count the cost before you really get into this thing.
That's right. That's right.
Reading on, it says, but rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings.
Yeah, that's right. Because as it says, I believe in Hebrews the 12th chapter. If you're not chastised, then you are a bastard. So we are supposed to be rejoicing in these things, man. This really is a blessing unto us. All right, the things that we're going through, just like the apostles, when they were beaten for teaching the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay, they counted it joy because they reflected back on what the Lord told them. And that's what we're supposed to reflect back on as well. Counting it all joy, because we're suffering for righteousness' sake, man. We're not suffering as a 2/3 nigga. If you're doing the right thing, man. This is all for for the glorifying of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai ultimately.
Yeah. And it tells you in Romans the 8th chapter, if we suffer with them, we will be glorified with them.
That's right. That's right.
So it
That's
says,
right.
but rejoice in as much as you are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings. That when
Yeah,
his,
that's right, man. You got it, bro. You got it.
it says that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know, if we suffer with the Lord, we'll be glorified with the Lord when He return, man.
Yep.
You know, as it says in, I believe, First Peter, the 4th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You know, we are to as much as Yahweh Shai has suffered in the flesh, we are to arm ourselves likewise. So just like the Lord came lowly with all humility, and he endured being falsely accused of things. He endured spiritual and physical afflictions. Ultimately, for he chastisement, okay, to receive the Lord's reward. You know, the Lord in which he received his reward in the heavens, and he's coming back to receive his reward on earth. You know, to be glorified on earth, and he's coming back to receive his men, his elect as well, and to glorify them. You know, which glorified him and his Father on earth. You know, Yahweh Shai, through the works, through keeping the faith. All right, through it all, through thick and thin. You know.
It says, if ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye,
Yeah, yeah.
for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know, so happy are we, you know, for these guys that's ashamed of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So like, yeah, that has denounced Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's gonna be a shame unto them. Where the Lord said he's not gonna know you. All right. So when the Lord comes back, man, you're not gonna be saved, you're not gonna be you're not gonna be represented, and you're not gonna be acknowledged, man. All right. So this is leads to our joy, you know.
It says, on their part he is evil spoken of,
Yep.
but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a
Yep.
thief, or as an evildoer, or as a
Mhm.
busybody in other men's matters.
Yeah, that's right, man. Suffering as a wicked nigga, you know. Suffer for the right things, you know, for doing the right things. All right. Of course, if you're doing wickedness, doing things that you know that you ought not to be doing, and you get judged, of course, that's the judgment of the Lord for you not walking accordingly. You know, for you not being in the spirit ultimately. All right. And even with that, you know, that's still mercies of the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai as well. You know, for you to get back on that straight gate, man.
Yep.
You know, ultimately we're not supposed to be indulging in these things, man. That's why these niggas get judged, man. All right. That's why you have a time known as the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, that's why these 2/3 ultimately the Lord is gonna get them all, man. All right, and it said what? But he will be saved out of the he is talking about the elect, those that have been suffering for righteousness' sake. All right, those that have been fulfilling the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to the best of their capability, man. All right, that's the clear difference and the clear separation that's being made. You know, we understand that we're being chastised. You know, a
Yep.
lot of guys couldn't understand that neither. It goes into that, I believe, in the parable of the seed in the sower. You know,
Okay.
he's a nun with joy. You know, then by and by he is offended. All right, a lot of guys have been offended by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and his chastisement and his correction. You know,
Yep.
a lot
It's
of guys didn't count the cost, man.
like that scripture say, "Blessed is he whosoever is not offended in me."
Yep,
You know.
that's right. That's right.
Verse 16 says, "Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but
Mm,
let him glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on this behalf."
that's right, man. That's what we ought to continue to do, man. To continue to glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, you know, for it all. You know, just like Job told his woman, you know, shall we not receive good and bad? You know, it's a balance. Because ultimately, man, we deserve to be put to death. You know,
Yep.
if you want to go according to the law, you know, according to our works prior to this truth, and that we're, you know, we're still in the flesh. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai is and was very important. You know, what he came on the scene to do, you know, and what he's coming back to do. And ultimately, he he was crucified for our sins, man. All right, he subdued death. Okay, and he's coming back to deliver us out of these wicked ass chains of darkness, man. These corruptible bodies, you know. Hey, and that's a part of the reward as well, man. That incorruptible body, man. You know.
I got a precept. This James 5:7. It says, "Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord."
Yeah, long suffering. You
Yep.
know, that's hey, man. This is what this is all about, man. We're going to suffer. All right, we're in hell. You know, it's nothing but suffering. The things that we see, the things that we hear, what we feel. You know, the spirituality of it all. You know, these demons constantly bothering us not being at peace or at rest of mind, at body. We're not at home. We're not at one with our power. We see our people through. Our people totally are given unto Satan. We have to be under the rule of this devil Esau. All right, and things are only getting worse, man. It's nothing but suffering, and that's a part of the battle, you know.
Yep. Well, let me read this real quick. Second Corinthians 4:16. For which
Hmm.
cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Yep. And it says, this goes back, ties back into the title of the lesson. For our light affliction,
Good.
which but for a moment worketh
Yeah,
for us.
this is all but for a moment. You know, we have to constantly remind ourselves of that. You know, and that's why it's important. You know, to read these faith boosting accounts. You
Yep.
know, you know, listen to brothers' lessons. All right, you know, and look forward to the reward. All right, because hey man, this ain't the end all be all. We're at the end of this hell. You know, we're at the bitter end of this hell. Yet we're entering into the beginning of the blessings, man. You know, we're exiting the curses, and we're about to enter into the beginning of an everlasting covenant of blessings with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
You know, it's finally at the gate. You know, and that's what we look for. That's what keeps us going. You know, it says the spirit of a man will sustain his infirmities, something to that effect. You know, I'm not quoting verbatim.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
know, so it's the spirit that keeps us going. You know, that hope that we have towards the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai returning and fulfilling the covenant, man.
The
You know,
promise, you know.
the promise.
It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is temporal. All right.
Yeah,
We're actually at the end of it too. You know.
yeah, man.
It says,
That's
worketh
right.
for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Yep, that's right. This is working for us a far more an exceeding eternal weight of glory, man. Because what we're going through, this light affliction that we're going through for this short amount of time, hey man, what we're about to receive is gonna outweigh all that, man.
Yep.
And we're gonna receive it forever. You know, it's not gonna have a time limit on it, just like this wicked ass kingdom. All right, it's gonna be an everlasting kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. In which we're gonna rule. We're gonna be able to enjoy children, our wives. Everything's gonna be in order. Our enemies are gonna be under our foot. You know, the earth is gonna be at peace. We're not gonna be held down by anything. You know, we're not gonna be held down by this wicked ass flesh. We're not gonna be held down by Esau and what he say you can and cannot do. 6 feet social distancing. You gotta stay in your house. You can't fucking leave the states. You know, we're gonna be able to move freely. We're gonna have autonomy. You know.
That's right. Verse 18 says, while we look not at the things which are seen.
Yeah, and what it seemed, man, the complete wickedness, hell. Esau being a damn demon, man. He's getting worse. You know, that's how you know the Lord has to come back. it says if the Lord didn't cut the time short, there would be no flesh to be saved, man. This dude is wrecking havoc, you know. Yet it says, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, man. And that's what we have to look forward to, you know. And that's something to be mindful of, man. All right, you know, the Lord is speeding this thing up, you know, because hey, man, the scriptures say it is the Lord good pleasure to give us the kingdom, man. The Lord can't wait to give it to us, His faithful servants. Yet the Lord is bound by His word. The Lord is long suffering,
Yep. I
you
had
know.
that one too.
That is the spirit. Okay.
Yep. It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Yeah, that's right. And what's not seen is the kingdom. Yeah, we get a glimpse of the kingdom by what? By tasting of this word, man. You know, by reading about the promises, by being around the brethren, by listening to the lessons that the brothers are speaking about. You know, one of the brothers, the brother at our camp, Manatazak, man, he does beautiful pictures and videos. You know, giving us a visual, you know, of what to look forward to. You know, because the Lord say what the kingdom is within us, man. So you being conversing with a brother, you being around brothers, and that's a taste of the kingdom in itself, man. And that's something to look forward to, you know. Because this, hey, man, we're taking all this, we're leaving all this wickedness behind, and we're taking all this righteousness with us into the kingdom, man. You know, this is going to continue on. All right.
I got precept. It's
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 2:9. But as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh Bashim Yahushai have prepared for them that love Him.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's some far out stuff, man. You know, to a point where you can't even fathom or begin to explain it. You know, that has to be bad, man. You know, in a good way. All right. You know, the apostle Paul, he's seen the glory of the heavens, man. You know, when he was damn, I forgot what that word was, when he had a outer body experience, pretty much. You know, and he couldn't put it into words, man.
They couldn't
Yeah,
even.
he was yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it was a blessing that he was able to see it, man. That's why, you know, I was listening to the Apostles Tahar, you know, latest lesson. He was saying how, you know, the Lord approached him personally, you know, knocked him off the horse and whatnot, and that's why he was moved with the fear of the Lord, you
Yep.
know, because he actually encountered it, and how much more him seeing the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, drove his passion for seeking out the kingdom, man, because he seen it, you know, he experienced it, you know. They gave him a whole that's a whole nother driving force, man. You know,
Mm.
being moved with the fear and being moved with the glory, man. You
Yep.
know,
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna put your faith on a whole nother level. Your expectation
hell yeah,
on another level.
yeah.
It says, "But the Most High have revealed them unto us by His Spirit, which is the Word.
Mm, that's right, that's right.
For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah."
That's right, man. You know, and the more that the Lord sups with us, man, the more that the Lord is reveals unto us. You know, and ultimately we're going to get it all in the kingdom. You know, right now, as the Apostle Paul said, man, we're seeing through a glass. You know, yeah, we're gonna receive it all. We're gonna be able to know what it feels like being in brand new bodies. You know, to being at rest. You know, being able to fly, being able to, you know, go deep under seas, being able to go to different universes, man, being able to, you know, shoot fire out your hand, do some far out stuff, man, being able to do things that we can't even think of right now, you
Yeah,
know, and experience feelings that we never felt before, you know, everything just being on an elevated level.
On top of the things that we can't do here, like enjoying your
Yeah.
children, you know,
Right.
having a clean woman, you know,
Man.
clean water, good food, clean air, you know, all those things are coming in the kingdom to come. You know,
That's right. That's right. It's beautiful.
when we go back to James the 5th chapter, it says, "Be patient." James 5:7. "Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth."
Mm.
The husbandman is
Yep.
Yahweh, you know. So as
That's
we're
right.
as we anticipating and we yearning for Yahweh to return, he's in the same spirit. You know,
Right.
he's ready to destroy and to deliver. You know, as we're ready to see this place be destroyed and to be delivered. Yahweh Ratazah, we part of that number. It
That's
says,
right.
"Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth and have long patience for it."
Mm.
So that goes to show you we should have long patience. You
Yep.
know,
That's right. That's
until
right.
he receive the early and latter rain. Be also patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what we ought to be doing, now more than ever, establishing our hearts. All right. Establishing our hearts upon Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Being established in the faith, because it's about to be some real rocky roads we're about to hit, and guys that are not grounded in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, they're gonna waver. You see guys already bugging, right now, and things haven't even, hit its plateau yet, so to speak. All right. That's and really, that's when Isaiah 33:6 comes into play as well. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our times. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right. So this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the experience that we've been through leading up to this very moment. All right. The promises that are awaiting us. The reward. All these things will be held in our mind, man. To keep us stable. All right, through these trying times, man. To keep us steadfast. To keep us grounded. You know.
Yeah, I got a precept. Uh, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 20. "Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom."
Mm, that's right. That's right, man. And we're building up the kingdom right now. Which really it starts with the elect, the 1/3. That is the new Jerusalem, man. All right, as the Lord said, the kingdom is within you. You know, we make up the kingdom. The kingdom is a people before it's a place. All right, and it all starts with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. In this obedience and in this long suffering, man, the patience. You know.
Yeah, verse 21 says, "If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings
Mm.
of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore."
Yeah, man, that's heavy. That's heavy. Can you read that one more time, Baba Kashaw?
It says, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, all right, as our people want to say they kings and queens. No, man. No. If your
Yeah.
delight be in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's why we're in this predicament, man. We didn't honor wisdom. We didn't honor the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's for what, man. We went into captivity. The curses befell us, man. And now we're being reacquainted with wisdom. We're being reacquainted with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
On a
You
whole
know. Yeah, man, on a whole deeper level. I was thinking about as you read that Psalms the 2nd chapter. It says, "Be instructed, you kings."
yep, you judges of the earth. Yep.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. It all starts with this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. It all starts right here, right now, and what we're doing, man. Laboring in this faith.
Yep. Well, I got another one now that you say that. It's
Good.
Matthew 6 and 19.
Huh.
Lay that up
Yep.
for yourselves, treasures upon
With the
earth.
spirit. Yep.
Where you was at?
No. I was meditating on that one. I was meditating on that one. That's a spirit.
Yep, it says,
Got
lay
another
not
one.
up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where three
Yeah,
and
that's what 2/3 of our people do, and you see it, man. It's not these celebrities, man. They all that money that they heaped onto themselves. Well, really, it goes to show that they ain't even really been saving up money.
right.
Because if you really been banking up, you wouldn't even be affected by what's going on right now.
Exactly.
Niggas been boasting and spending their money up, man. Like it's gonna come right back.
And
They never thought of that this would happen.
that goes to show you the riches that we got on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
We ain't been worried these past 2 months,
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been
yeah. That's real. That's real.
a good time for us, like Elder Yashawamba said, we needed this.
Yeah,
You know,
hell yeah, yeah,
why those who got their riches down here, who got their constellation on this side, they bugging out. They can't get their back ends. They can't do their shows. You got NBA players with $1 million contracts, man. But they say basically really been living paycheck to paycheck, been living beyond their means.
yep,
While here it is in this time with these spiritual riches, man, we're saying we kept.
yeah. That's right. That's
Shit,
right.
we've been literally kind of getting a taste of Isaiah the 65th chapter.
Yeah, yeah. It really. You're right. Yeah, that's right, man.
It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Mm-hmm.
But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where
Yeah, that's right. Laying up treasures in our spiritual bank account, man. You know.
That's right. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, that's right, man. There, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Your heart being your mind. Being single eyed, having that focus, having your eye on the prize, so to speak, man.
Yep.
On the kingdom. And laboring it towards it. So you can receive that reward. Putting in the time, putting in the work. All right, and that entails everything. Not just doing videos, man. Being a brother, showing forth charity. All right, hey man, putting in the time of studying. Praying. Fighting off temptation. Doing that which is commanded of us, man, on a full scale. All right, being a faithful servant of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, all the way to the very end, because that's when we're gonna cash out, man.
Yep.
At the end of this ordeal. As of right now, we're just stacking our chips, so to speak. You know, putting in OT. All right, just running it up in the spirit. You know.
That's right. You had something, bro? If not, I got another one.
Yeah, I had some. If
No, you got it. You got it.
yeah. Just bouncing off what you just brought up, the precept. This is 2 Timothy chapter 6, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 17. Charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power.
That's our people. They trust in uncertain riches.
Yep.
That's how the majority of our people gonna take that RFID microchip, man.
Oh hell yeah.
Cause they're totally into this system, man. They wouldn't, hey man, they wouldn't straightway drop everything and follow Yahweh Shai. That's why I said a rich man basically a camel has a better chance, not quoting verbatim, but a camel has a better chance of going through a needle than a rich man entering into the kingdom. Basically meaning a camel has a better head, a better chance of sticking his stiff neck through a small entry, all right, than one of these jakes, man, giving up the riches of this world, all right, for the kingdom of heaven, which dwells within us. Which starts with the knowledge and understanding. That's why you ain't gonna see no Jay-Z's on the highways and hedges, LeBron James, Young Thugs. You know what I
mean? Money Mayweathers.
Yeah, no money Mayweathers. Because they got their constellation on this side, man. They're in heaven. A black man's heaven.
Yeah.
Really, a black man's heaven because they void of light.
Yeah, that's real. That's real, man. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches,
As a matter of
but
fact,
in the living power.
what's that? 1 Timothy 6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up that word charge. Let me see.
Oh, 2 Timothy 6, Salakia. 2 Timothy 6 and 17.
And I gotta be 1 Timothy, bro.
I'm tripping. Yeah, it is 1 Timothy. Salakia. I'm looking at the other part. Salakia.
Yeah, the word there is paragelo, Strong's G3853. It says to transmit a message along from one to another, to declare, announce, to command, order, charge. So read it again, bro.
Yep. This is back in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches.
Yeah, this is a message from us to y'all, you know, those who have ears to hear, because you know most of our people they ain't gonna hear, or that you be not high-minded, man, that you trust not in these FRNs, man. You know, that you trust not in the things of this world. You know, because we just read St. Matthew the 6th chapter, with these break through and steal, and mouths coming and corrupt.
Yeah.
These are
that's right. That's
riches, man. Here it is. The most, man. I seen an article today. It says most of these businesses that are opening back up are not even going to accept cash, man.
Yeah.
You know, so cash is on the way out. It was a term, cash is king. Nah, cash is out, man. You know, we're moving towards the RFID microchip. You know, so you mean to tell me it's a Jake man who M's up or however much, you know, got some money? You mean to tell me he ain't gonna cash that out for RFID microchip? You know, niggas do it with the quickness, man.
Yeah, that's right, man. Niggas, when the credit cards was out, man, niggas hopped on that way quick. Niggas was rapping about having black cards and everything, man. I got this, I got that, swiping, you know. So of course they gonna go into the whatever crumbs Esau throw in these niggas' faces, they gonna eat it up, man. You know,
it's certain rappers who be on their vegan shit and they healthy shit, you know, like your money mans and shit. They be talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
We done heard songs about Bitcoin and shit, you know. Like a couple years back, man. You know, niggas rapping about Bitcoin, man. So Jake,
man, niggas gonna follow the wave.
Yep. And who creates the wave? The so-called white man.
Yep.
You just gonna follow because you're of your father, the devil.
That's right, man. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. That they
trust in the living power, man, who give us all things to enjoy.
Right.
You know?
Richly too.
Richly give us all things to enjoy. The living power.
That's right.
Jake ain't gonna be into this, man. You know, Jake call themselves kings, man, but they're not kingdom minded at all, man. You know, Jake can't fathom having slaves. Jake can't fathom dealing with more women unless it's, you know, committing adultery, unless it's creeping. You know? Jake don't even know what real riches is. Jake don't want land. Jake want to be in apartments, man, the Jakes. That's what Jake
wants. Right.
Yeah, they want to be in the Jakes, man. You know what I mean? They don't want land. They don't want clean water. You know? They want to drink soda pop and shit, man. Jake is totally through. You know, the scriptures say my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Yeah, that's right. Jake want hand-me-downs, man. Jake just want crumbs, you know. It says that they do good. It says that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life.
It says a good foundation against the times to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. Because it tells you in Proverbs 11 chapter, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
That's
you know?
Right.
So these little riches you got now is not going to save you, man. You're not going to be able to be delivered by that. You know? What's going to deliver you is righteousness, your faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the work you have put in for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it tells you in Second Ezra, the ninth chapter. You know, those that should escape through their faith and their works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the true wealth, man. You know, and as it says in Ephesians 2:8, faith is a gift from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord gives that out unto his chosen, you know, abundantly, you know, as it says, richly the Lord gives us that, man. You know, at an abundance. You know, it tells you in what I believe James the first chapter, you know, those that lack of wisdom, you know, ask of the most high, you know, he won't upbraid, you know, he'll give it freely to his servants, man. All right, because the Lord ain't dealing with 2/3, man. All right, nor are they seeking the Lord or seeking for the Lord, man, to be dealing with them. All right, their mind is on these on this society, you know, on certain riches. These niggas got a saying, "Mine and my money and my money and my mind."
Yep.
Why that is all at a decline, man. That thing is going down the drain. This dollar is about to be a thing of the past, you know.
And what we just read, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yep.
You know, so if your treasure is on this earth, then that's all your mind is on. You know, the word heart goes back to the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. So where your treasure is, you know, there will your heart be also. There, your mind is going to be on your money. Your money going to be on your mind.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's real. Yep, that's it.
I got a precept. Was you on that, bro?
Good. Yeah, that was it. That was it on that one.
You got another one, or I can get it.
No, you got it, bro.
If this Colossians 3:1, it says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
That's right, man. Seeking the kingdom. Matter of fact, I grabbed that, man. Seek ye first. All right.
It's back in Matthew 6. But let me read verse 2, bro.
Oh,
it says,
yeah, that's the spirit.
It says, set your affection on things above. And in the ledger, it says, mind.
Yep.
So, as I just said, you know, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So it's saying, set your mind on things above, you know, which is the things that are not seen.
Kind.
Which are going to be eternal when it does manifest.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah, but if your mind is set on the things of this world, which are temporal, man, you're going to go right along with it. Because it tells you in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, you know, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. You know, so everything that you have here, are you holding on to it, man, you're going to lose it. You know?
Yep.
But the spirit, we've already gave it up. You know? We don't mean by giving it up to whereas we're living in a box. Or, you know, brothers don't have a car, or we don't got threads, you know, or we don't got a little FRNs. No, but hey, we're not joined into that, man. You know?
That's right.
You want to get your precept, bro? And I can come back to this.
Yeah, just real fast, just on that point. This is like you said, back in St. Matthew, the 6th chapter, all right, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. You know, just like King Solomon.
Yep.
All right, when the Lord visited him in the dream, you know, the Lord asked him, like, pretty much, what would you want? You know, what do you want? What would you like? All right, and King Solomon, his reply was all humility and sincerity, man. You know, he asked the Lord to give him an understanding heart, pretty much knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. That which we're supposed to be seeking out. All right, you know, he said to be able to govern such a beautiful people, which he was talking about the nation of Israel, because King Solomon was newly king. You know, King David had passed away, and the throne was left unto King Solomon. You know, so that it was all new to him, and he was just asking the Lord to give him the knowledge, wisdom, understanding in order to run the kingdom and deal with the Lord's people in an orderly fashion, as it says in Sirach chapter 10. You know, a wise king, you know, is pretty much well ordered. You know, and King Solomon was the wisest king thereof, man. Which if you have ears to hear, you know, and eyes to see, that is Yahweh Shai, man, reincarnated. All right.
Yep. And going back to that Psalm, the 2nd chapter, man.
Yep.
Be wise, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're receiving the same information that King Solomon received, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know, different measurements. You know, Yeah, man. We're getting more deeper into it. More understanding. More appreciation. Hey, we're getting more riches.
Yep.
In the spirit,
That's
which
right.
is all going to transpire. It's all going to transpire when the kingdom is established, man.
That was it on that, bro.
Yeah. That was the point. That was the point.
Back in Colossians 3:2, it says, "Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High."
Yeah. We're dead to this world, man. All right. Our life is hid with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, where our bank accounts should be, where our minds should be, man. In the heavens, towards the kingdom. All right, towards righteousness. This place is already, hey man, this place has already been destroyed in another realm. We're
Yep.
finally seeing what the prophets have seen, the ancient prophets have received visions about, man. We're seeing it actually play out now. When Yahweh Shah was on the scene 2,000 years ago, he said, "I beheld Satan falling as lightning, man, quickly, man." And that was 2,000 years ago, man. How much more now? You know?
That's right. It says, "For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall
Right.
appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory."
Yeah, that's what we're waiting upon, man. We're patiently waiting on the return of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We're watching, praying, and working as well as waiting, man. You know?
Yep. Yep. Waiting on Yahweh Shah to get the reward, man. Yep.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Esau ain't got no goddamn reward, man. He gonna
Oh,
reward you with a goddamn chip, all right? With torture, with more death, man. That's the only rewards. Every reward he has given came with a stipulation and came with death, man. It
yeah.
just came with wickedness, you
Yep.
know.
Yep. Because what do you got to do to get a reward from
Yep.
this nigga? You got to go against your power. You got to
Yeah.
sin.
Yeah.
You know, and the wages of sin is death.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna go back to St. Matthew 19, bro.
Kind. Okay.
Yep. It's St. Matthew 19:27. It says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?"
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh Shai said unto him, Verily, I say unto you, that they which have followed me in the regeneration.
Yep.
Goes back to what you were saying when we first opened the lesson up. You know what I mean? Well, this is the time. Like we went to Romans the 15th chapter, things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. All right.
Okay.
Well, Yahweh Shai said that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, in the reincarnation. All right.
That's right.
In this time right now. It says, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
Yeah, that's right, and that's going to be the reward of the Lord's faithful servants, man, the elect. As a story go about our forefather Job, man. As his integrity was tried, as he lost his things that he held precious unto him, yet maintained his faith and integrity towards the Lord, man. And you've seen the end of it. It's all about keeping in mind the end goal. The end game. The reward at the end of this whole thing, man. The promise that the Lord made unto us for enduring all these trials and tribulations, for taking all these spiritual losses, and what we're about to ultimately gain in return.
So our scripture says, Sirach the second chapter, cleave unto him that you may be increased at thy last.
That's right. That's right.
That you may be increased at thy last, man, which would a new body, and just to get everything 100-fold, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. You know, the brother was speaking about the brother Manatazak in our camp, who be going deep into the visuals, heavy visuals. All right, but just think about, you know, what he shows us, man. You know, the Most High is going to do it 100 times more than that. You know, because eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. This,
That's right.
Like a Hebrews 6:10, it says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister."
Yeah, that's right, man, and that's important, man. You know, we keep speaking about, well, the scriptures keep bringing it up. You know, the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, showing forth works towards Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's name. You know, and ministering to be serving, because we acknowledge ourselves as servants and the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, and we minister unto each other, and we minister unto the body. You know, those true followers and believers of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, and the Lord is not unrighteous. You know, the Lord is righteous. The Lord is perfect, man. All right, that's what we strive for. You know, as Yahweh Shai say, be perfect as your heavenly Father is, man. We strive for that same perfection. All right, you know, and the Lord is not a man that he should lie. You know, the Lord don't go back on his word. All right, the Lord fulfills everything he sets out to fulfill, man. Everything that he says comes into fruition, man. Okay, you know, so the Lord ain't like this damn devil. All right, giving broken promises, going back on his word. All right, giving you the short end. All right, defrauding you of your payments. You know, the Lord said He's gonna do it. He gonna perfect it. You know, it's gonna be, hey man, when we receive the payment, we gonna feel like we were overpaid. You know, we like, damn, right? You ain't owe me that much. You know.
You know, I know that feeling. It's very rare you get it in this kingdom, but I felt it before.
That's good.
Yeah. Hey, but I want to read this verse again, man, because you made a good point. Okay. It says, Hebrews 6:10, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed toward his name, and that you have ministered to the saints and do minister." And you said that name is key. You know, when you read 2 Ezra, the 2nd chapter, you know, Ezra is seeing the Lord's elect, you know, the men of the Lord being crowned. You know, and what did it say? These are them that have stood so stiffly for his name. You know, and as we read Revelation, the 3rd chapter, you know, what it said, let no man take thy crown. You know? Yeah. So when Yahweh Shai returns, man, you know, we're gonna be crowned. We're gonna have new bodies, all right? And Yahweh Shai himself is gonna put a crown on our head. Yahweh Ratazah, we part of that number. You know, it's gonna be a ceremony, man. All the believers gonna be there, you know. It's gonna be a big family reunion. Okay, and 104,000 are gonna be crowned by Yahweh Shai. You know? So we got a great reward coming, man, as long as we continue to minister, as I just read, that you have ministered in his name and do minister.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. That's our work and labor of love, man. And what's love? You know, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. What did Yahweh Shai tell Peter 3 times? You know, if you love me, you will feed my lambs, man. You know, feed the flock. All right. You know, and that's what we're doing. You know, with these lessons. You know, when we go out. You know, and when we were amongst each other. You know, showing that charity towards one another at all times, man.
That's right.
You know, being brotherly.
Yep. Man, because that's the most important thing, charity. You know, as it goes into I believe it's 2 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, or 1 Corinthians, 13th chapter.
You know, too.
Yeah, they say you can have the gift of speaking in tongues, prophecy, but without charity, you know, you're nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
But Hebrews 6:11, it says, "And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope until the end."
That's what it's about. You know, giving our due diligence to make our call and election sure, and maintaining that fire and that drive to the very end. The scriptures say, "He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved," man.
Right,
and that's the ultimate payment. You know, salvation. All right, and hey, man, the rest is all the perks, man. Like the brother was mentioning a couple of them. You know, brand new bodies. All right, being crowned personally by Yahweh Shai. You know, having dominion over the nations, being joint rulers with Yahweh Shai, man. That says it all.
Yep.
You know, because
It's,
hey, man, the Lord coming back to receive his reward on earth, man. You know, and to give a reward unto his servants, the prophets. You know.
bro, to actually see the Lord, be among.
Yeah, man, that's heavy. That's heavy.
And
Yeah,
then the Lord's coming back with the whole host of heaven, you know, to see the seven archangels, to see Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel, to see the whole host
that's
of heaven,
crazy.
man, be in the chariots, to see all the brothers from around the earth, man, to see the brothers who are in the spiritual world, to see all the believers, like the other Yashawama said, it's gonna be a big family reunion in the chariots.
Yeah,
I
hell yeah, hell yeah.
want to be there, man. Man, fuck,
You know, hell
fuck
yeah.
this place, bro.
Yeah,
So,
niggas wanna fan out over actors and celebrities in this society, man. Like, oh man, this man, fuck that. You know, hey, that's the real fan out moment. You
yep.
know,
I'm trying to be there, bro. I done been to family reunions, and what end up happening? Niggas end up getting drunk, fighting over ribs or some shit. You know what I mean?
a
You get
nigga moment.
family get together knowing goddamn well they don't like each other, man. But for one time in the year, they want to get together and they fake it for a moment. But at the end, there's gonna be some smoke.
By the time you leave, if you ain't already leaving early, you thinking to yourself, I ain't never coming back to one of these motherfuckers ever again.
Yeah. Hey man,
Straight up.
and Jake was thinking like that in the world. So in the truth, you don't even go to that shit, man. You know.
Yep. Straight up.
Verse 12 says that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah, that's right. We have the examples. You know, our forefathers. You know, the disciples which went on to be apostles. Okay, hey, our Lord Yahweh Shai, man, that's the ultimate example. You know, because he went through it all. He got the worst of it all, man. That's why the Lord deserves the glory. You know, he deserves the glory and the glory that he's returning to receive. You know,
that's why he on the right side of the Heavenly Father now.
yeah. He deserved it, man. He deserved everything that the Lord has given is given unto him. You know, he's coming back to get the rest. You know, and that's showing you how the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love. Look at how the Lord has made good on his word to Yahweh Shai, man. You know, he has received. He's on, like the brother said, he's on the right hand of Yahweh right now, man. He has received his glory in the heavens. All right, he's just waiting to receive his glory on earth, man. And that's the time that we're entering into. You know,
Yeah. Well, look what verse 13 says.
huh?
It says, well, I'm going to read 12 again. It says that ye be not
Okay.
slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promise. For when the Most High made promise to Abraham, because he swear by no greater, he swear by himself.
That's right, man. The Lord, hey, man, it don't get no higher than the Heavenly Father, man. You know, a lot of guys say, man, which you shouldn't swear anyway. You know, like, a lot of guys I swear to God or on my kids, or they just put it on any damn thing. You know, yet the highest they would go is I put this on God. You know, and then they be lying. They be lying the whole damn time. You know, Esau put his hand on the Bible and straight up lied to your face, man. You know. Yet the Heavenly Father is not a man that he shall lie. You know, and they don't get no higher than the Lord himself. You know, the Lord's word and name is what's the word I'm looking for? It's solid, you know, for lack of better terms, you know.
Yep. It says, verse 14, saying, surely blessing I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply thee. And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise.
And really, that's a spirit. I want to say if it was this last street speaking that the apostles had, or it was just one of these recent lessons that they had. Pretty much, I believe the apostle Tahara was saying, man, really, we good just off the blessing that the Lord made to our forefather Abraham, man. That's really why we're not through,
Yep, yep.
because the Lord already made that promise unto Abraham before we became a nation and
Mm-hmm.
before we entered into a covenant with Yahweh. It was all set up ultimately from the beginning. This is all part of the story how the Lord wanted this all to play out, and for us to get the experience. For us to go through this whole thing, for us to get to truly appreciate what we're about to receive. And what we once had a part of. You know.
Yep, yep. Let me get one
Yeah,
more.
we
Let's,
have we have we have our forefathers to as examples to look back on, man. You know what long suffering, okay, with enduring trials and tribulations, okay, with the recompense of that becomes, enduring all that towards the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
that's right. Uh, this St. Luke 12. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start at.
Kind.
All right, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read this. Kind of it reiterates what we read in St. Matthew 6, but it's all through the Spirit.
Okay.
St. Luke 12 and 31. But rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things
Yep.
shall be added unto you. Verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's what ultimately that's why the story was set up. At the end of the story, the Lord already intended to give us the kingdom. All right. That's why the promise was made to our forefather Abraham. All right. That's why the second covenant was already prepared, man. You know, it already said in Deuteronomy, I want to say the 30th chapter. The Lord already knew we was gonna go off from the first covenant that we entered into, and the Lord already had it set for us to return back, for the Lord to send His Son Yahweh Shai on the scene to grasp us back into the fold, man.
Yep.
Starting with the elect, you know, so that we can get the hell out of this predicament and entering into the everlasting covenant and kingdom, man. For us to receive the promises for once and for all. You know,
That's right.
the Lord didn't create all this far out stuff just for it not to be enjoyed by his children, man. Just for this devil to fuck it off with this earth, you know.
This this second Ezra 8:1. It says, and he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Yeah, that's right, man. The world to come is the kingdom, man.
Yep.
You know. All right. And it's only a few that it is made for, particularly on this side for the elect, man. All right. Yet the 2/3 they're gonna come back to the ones that elect, and they're gonna inhabit it as well. They're gonna reap the benefits. They're gonna have brand new bodies, slaves. The riches, the wealth. They're gonna be able to enjoy it and be at one with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai as well. Yet they're gonna have to experience death by pain beforehand, man. You know.
Yep. Hey, and it's literally going to be our pleasure to bring y'all back, man.
God. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Did you got anything else, bro?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could. If you don't have anything else, we can down there close it on this one.
Kind,
You
you got
know,
it.
cause we were talking about in Saint Matthew, what I believe the 19th chapter, how the Lord said, those that will follow Him in the regeneration, they will receive the promises, man. Ultimately, the kingdom, the reward, you know, and this is what the Apostle Paul said as well, you know. This is second Timothy chapter 4. Let me see. Slovakia. Let me find my part. Yep, chapter 4 and 7. Second Timothy 4 and verse 7. It says, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
You said,
You know, and that's
I have
yep,
fought a good fight. I have finished my course. You know, I've kept
that's
the
right,
faith. All right, so you have to continue to fight. You have to finish your course. All right,
right,
and whether it be you have to be a martyr, you can sit back to the spiritual world, or you have to be down here to go through all of Jacob's trouble and be delivered. Whatever your course is, you
yeah,
have to finish it, man. You
that's
know.
right.
You read again from the top, bro.
Yeah, this is Second Timothy 4:7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Hey, because this is a fight. You know,
Yeah,
it's a fight for the
this
crown, man. It's a fight for the kingdom.
right.
You know, day in and day out. I was watching the Elder Corner Wife lesson. I forgot what he titled it, man. Basically about battling Satan, man. But like the Elder said,
Kind.
it's a constant battle. You know, even in your sleep. You know,
Hell yeah.
that's why you have to put on the whole armor of the Most High, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, it says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give to me at that day.
Mm.
You know, which we were talking about, in the book of Ezra, man. He's seen that. He's seen those that stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai being crowned by Yahweh Shai himself. He even seen himself in that in the vision.
Yep.
All the prophets, man, all those men that followed the Lord in the regeneration, man, they're back here today. If they're not in the spiritual world, they're back here. They're back here right now. Finishing out their last course, man. Even the Apostle Paul, you know, it
But
says
I would
henceforth.
say too,
Yeah,
pushing the same
yep,
doctrine that you pushed there at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles and elders.
straight up. That's right. 100% truth, man.
Exactly.
All right. Ain't no. We only know this, and we don't know about that. We're not touching. No, we're touching it all through the spirit and power out by Shem Yahushai,
Yep.
and confidently, which means with faith.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We have confidence.
Book, you know.
Yeah. That's right.
You
That's
have,
right, man.
have a bonehead to try to have us, try to go into something that's not even in the scriptures, man. Try to make your mind search out something that the Most High ain't revealed to no one. And we understand that. Like I said, that's part of having 100% truth. Put in part and prophesying in part.
Mm-hmm.
When Yahweh returns, man, we will be made whole.
That's right. That's right. We know everything that pertains unto salvation. That's why we get on you guys when you make these useless psychobabble videos or these useless points or these want to have debates when it doesn't edify or it doesn't profit towards it. It's nothing circling centered around salvation. Okay, cool. Now what? Now what do we do?
Right.
It just don't have it profits little. It don't have no profit at all, man. It's just confusion, if anything, man.
Yep.
It says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give to me at that day. And we were talking about, how Paul, man, the Lord approached him personally, man, knocked him off the horse. The Apostle Paul, he seen the kingdom, man, in the heavens. All right. The Lord revealed unto him a whole hell of a lot, man. And that's why he was so confident and bold in the spirit, man. And that's why, he was determined to finish his course. And he knew for a fact, all right, that the crown was there, man. For all those that endured to the end, including himself. Because at this time he was slated to be put to death, man. And we understand that the scriptures say that those that die Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they shall rise first, and your works do follow you, man. Hey, going back into that spiritual bank account where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, nor thief can break in, man. And your works is gonna follow your name, man. And your works towards the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you finishing your course, man. Wherever it may be, like the brother said, whether it's being a martyr, which is a glorious role to fulfill, all right, or scarcely being saved to the end, Man, it's all a payoff. It's a win-win scenario, regardless.
And the Apostle Paul is going to receive that crown in this generation right here, in this
That's
age of
right.
time right now.
That's right. That's right. It said, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And he was speaking about that. He was speaking about that. He understood reincarnation, vocab, all right, Fopi, Elder Quanah, you other guys.
Yep.
They understood reincarnation. Okay, he knew he would be back here today to receive that same crown that he was striving for when he was on the scene as the Apostle Paul, man. Okay, and he written this to the rest of the body, the rest of the churches. All right. It says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day,
Which the
and
Lord,
not
it said, with the Lord, the righteous judge. You know,
right.
Hebrews 6:10, the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed towards His name. You have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the righteous judge is coming back to reward us for our righteous works.
That's right. That's right, man. It says, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love His appearing. Yep. Talking about the rest of the elect, man. All right, those that are showing forth the same diligence and striving for the same reward. You know, all right, showing forth the same works and faith towards Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, the 144,000 to 1/3, man, to be concrete. You know,
that was it, bro.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I gotta read this in Second Ezra, bro. I can't resist the spirit.
God, the spirit.
It's Second Ezra chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 40. It says, "Take thy number, O Zion, and set up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord."
Yep. That's the elect, man. All right, being clothed in white, symbolizing purity, man.
Yep.
All right, those men that no guile was found in them. You know, those men that were covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai. You know, all right, not pretty much our spirits being pure, man. You know,
virgins.
Not these bodies. You say it again, Slakia?
Represent us being virgins.
Yeah. Right.
This society would think they was sluts and ran through, but they had a wife and they go to be married. You know, to get married. Well, symbolically in the spirit, you know, we're virgins, as you're supposed to be, because marriage is basically being joined together. All right.
Yep.
And, you know, in this society, man, it's all out of order. All right, but really, a woman, she marries the guy, the man that the first man that she lays down with, and we're spiritually we're virgins. You know, so we're gonna have on white in that time. All right, to be eloped, to be joined together with Yahweh Shai.
Yep, that's right.
It says, verse 41, the number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. But seek the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed.
Yeah, that's right. The elect, man. You know, those who were predestined to receive salvation, those who were already sealed, man. You know, that number is already made. You know, like the Apostle Tahar said, man, the elect is already sealed, man. You know, through the Spirit. All right. You know, the Lord had His elect aforetime already set, man. You know, that's why this thing it's not of you willing to be the elect. It all draws down to predestination, man. You know.
Yeah, what it says in the 6th chapter. You know, you started off where you start at the beginning of the chapter, where this goes into before anything was even created. You know how the Most High had it all thought out, and it goes into to those who were sealed that have gathered faith and treasure.
Yep.
Speaking about us now, gathering the faith now in these times as the ultimate treasure for salvation.
Right.
You know, but for the Lord to give you that treasure, you know, because you said faith is a gift from the Most High. You have to be predestined to get it. You know,
that's right.
This is not of us, man. You know.
That's right.
It says, Verse 42, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I cannot number, and they all praise the Lord with songs.
Mm-hmm.
You got the
Yeah,
144,000, then you got that innumerable multitude, that multitude that you can't number.
that's
With
right.
believers. It
Yep.
says, let me read it again. It says, I, Ezra, saw upon Mount Zion a great people whom I cannot number, and they all praise the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller
Yep.
than all the rest.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. He's gonna be taller than everybody. You're gonna know the Lord. He's gonna stand out for sure.
That's right. That's right. Rightfully so.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's right. That's big. That's big, bro, man.
Yep, yep. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns,
Mm.
and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing. All right, as we read in Colossians the 3rd chapter, man. I don't think we read it, but to mortify thy members.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. We didn't get
basically
to read that part.
put on. Yeah, we didn't get to that part, but it tells you to mortify your members, man. And to put off the mortal so you can put on the immortal.
That's right. Yeah, it says flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Now are they
see that name, man. That name is very important, man. Confessing the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, not being ashamed of those names and truly believing in the names of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. As he goes into in the book of Hebrews, the 6th chapter. Without faith, it is impossible to please the Heavenly Father, man.
Yep. Yep. And the scriptures say, "In the elect shall praise His holy name."
That's right.
It says, "And have confessed the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Now are they crowned and received palms." Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? Verse 47. And he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High Power Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right, man. So Yahweh Shai is going to be personally placing crowns upon the elect, those that have stood stiffly for the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to the very tail end of this thing, man. In which we're at the end of this, man. We're about to enter into our last trial of faith, which is the biggest one yet. This the one that counts.
Yep.
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is faithful, and he has us covered, man. Okay, as the Lord has always had us covered, as the Lord has always had our forefathers covered. All right, it is the Lord good pleasure. The Lord want to see it. The Lord set us up to win, man. The Lord wants to see us win. All right.
Well, it says in the 9th chapter, it says, "With great labor have I made them perfect." So the Lord labors. Right. The Lord has made us perfect, man. So what you think? He gonna let anything happen to us?
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's right, man.
The Lord has a reward for us. As we read, this is good pleasure to reward us, man, to give us the kingdom. He already gave us the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We just have to hold fast unto it.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, pa. So that's we have a great reward at hand, so this place is already done. It's just further crumbling, which is a great thing. We should be rejoicing in high spirits at this time. It says when these things come to pass, lift your heads up, pretty much, because our redemption draweth nigh. You know, and we're about to be redeemed as in recompense, man. The reward is right at the door. You know, Yahweh Shai is right on is right at the door. All right, the chariot Titans are increasing. And this devil is fumbling. You know, he's rushing because you know the Lord is pulling the plug on this place, man.
He's
All
wearying the
right,
multitude of his counsels.
yeah, that's
Satan,
right.
he feels Satan forsaking him, finna dip out on him.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right, man. They bugging, man, because they power is forsaking them.
Yep,
They
yep.
power is leaving them. Satan is leaving their ass, man. And it was funny. I was listening to the brothers in L.A. You know, the brother I believe, Michael Allah.
Con.
He was he was saying what he said. That shit was hell. It was real too. It's funny. Yeah, he was like, "Hey man, say you ain't gonna see Satan no more in the meetings, man. The next time you go see Satan is in the kingdom. We gonna be on your ass,
Yeah, yeah. I seen that. I was watching it.
straight up, man. Cause
Yeah,
Satan in order.
you
All
speaking about
right,
how they got
he's gonna be.
that seat open for Satan. Satan ain't showing up, man. You ain't gonna see him pretty soon. You ain't gonna see him no more, man. Next time you see him, he gonna be on your
Right.
ass. Real. That's real
Hey,
though. That's
hey,
real.
just like the kingdom, man. Satan gonna be translated to a whole nother orderer, man. We gonna be telling them what to do.
No, man. That's right. That's
And
right.
first thing first, man, be on you Edomites' ass nonstop. All right, 1,000 years straight. You
Scripture,
know,
scripture
Edomites
said
gonna be
the
at the
house of
top of
David.
the list.
Scripture said the house of David shall be as God, and who does demon Satan take his orders from God? You know,
Right. That's
so
right.
he gonna be checking in with us, and we gonna be ordering them to put hell on you Edomites, hey, and fuck with you other nations too, man.
Oh hell yeah. That's right. And he gonna love it, man. See, you think Satan, Esau, you think Satan fucking with you? That's your homie Ace Moon. No, he don't fuck with you like that, man. It's business. Hey, man, it's business. It ain't personal. You
Yep,
know.
yeah, man.
But,
Hey,
you know.
go ahead and trust in them, man. You know, it's like we tell our people to go ahead and trust in you. You know, and watch what's gonna happen.
Yeah. That's right. That's right, man. Yeah. So with that, man. Hopefully this was edifying and uplifting to the body. With that, we're gonna go ahead and close out once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakodash. And to the next one, we're gonna say Shalom to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.